morning and welcome back to the Universal Epic Universe adventure. Today I am checking out of the Universal Stellar Nova Resort where I've been staying for the past couple of nights and heading over to the Universal Helios Grand Hotel, the new luxury option in the Universal Epic Universe Resort area, and staying in the Celestial Suite. So one thing I really like to do on my channel is show both value options and also luxury options. So this has been the value option in the new resort area, and I'm heading over to the luxury option and hopefully a very impressive room, which you will see a room tour of later in this video. I need to head over to the Helios Grand via Uber. They're currently not offering luggage transfers between certain hotels. Hopefully that transfer service will come in the future, but for now I am ready to go. But actually, let me give you my thoughts of this hotel. Would I stay at the Universal Stellar Nova Resort again? 100%. Absolutely. Like, it has got some really good perks for the price. I paid $150 per night, which is about $100 cheaper than Pop Century, and I would compare this room quality to Disney's Pop Century resorts, both with the layout, with the modern aesthetic, the fact there's USB chargers. And when I say modern aesthetic, I don't mean like the 80s, 90s, I mean like the room. But yeah, very clean. The air conditioning worked great. I barely heard other guests. I think there were some guests staying next door, but you know, as soon as the door was closed, I never really heard from them. There wasn't like, you didn't hear plumbing sounds in the night. Really good, really, really good. I love the walkway to the park. That's only 15-20 minutes. The quick service I had breakfast at yesterday, I had a sausage, egg and cheese English muffin, and that was probably the best breakfast food I've had in Orlando. It was so good. With the like breakfast potato wedges, and it was like spiced and everything. It was great. Really, really great. And I like the fact that they've got the Starbucks dispensary in the market downstairs. That's really good. Yeah, just really, really good. I would 100% love to stay here again. I think if I had to give a point of feedback, I don't like the fact they've only got housekeeping every other day. I hope this is a trend that doesn't continue with Universal and Disney parks, because there is nothing I love more than getting back from a park after a long day and just having the option of fresh sheets, clean towels. The old towel's been taken away. Like those little things do make a difference. So I hope that comes back in the future. And the luggage transfer service would be great for the future as well. So that's why it's not going to get a 5-star plus, but it's going to get a strong 5 from me. Goodbye, room. You have been lovely. I'm just going to do my quick little dad check. I don't think I am packed, so yeah. Little bit of rubbish. Okay, we're going to Universal Helios Grand. The hotel is so new it wasn't coming up in Uber, so I'm using Lyft instead. A priority pickup in 4 minutes is $8.89, a standard is $6.69, and a XL is $9.62. The line in purple is the route that I'm going to do. It's really not that far, but unless there's a luggage service in the future that allows me to just kind of like walk over there whilst my luggage goes over there, at the moment this is the only option. One more thing I've just thought of, which is the reason it's not getting a 5-star plus, was check-in took a very, very long time. I don't know if that's just because there weren't enough team members on the front desk or not, but I would recommend doing the online check-in if you happen to be staying here, and then you can pick up your room keys from the luggage services, which would really expedite your check-in process. Gosh, this is an upgrade, isn't it? Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Caesar. One great perk of staying here already is that they have bell services actually at the drop-off. So the second I came out of my car, the bags have now gone into hold, and I can get them delivered to the room later today when I actually got to the suite. So this is the Helios Grand, and we're going to head in. Oh wow, this is so impressive. The team member on the way in said there's no one out there, and that's a great place to get a good shot, so I'll go and show you that later. Look at this check-in desk as well, it's beautiful. They have a restaurant on the ground floor called Flora Taverna, which looks really lovely. and then also the Aurora Market. Similar to the Cosmos Market at Stella Nova, the Aurora Market here also has a selection of Starbucks drinks that they can serve, as well as some lovely delicate baked goods. I like that art that they've done on the wall. That's very cool. Across from reception is the vacation planning center, so you need to purchase tickets or upgrade anything, you can do that there. The reason I really wanted to stay here is not only because it looks absolutely gorgeous, but also they have a dedicated entrance into Universal Epic Universe theme park. So you can't go through that until you've checked in and got your room key, so I'm glad I've done that check-in process now. I'm just going to go show you this view, because it looks amazing. Wow! That is so cool! My strategy right now is to head straight into the park. It's already open for early entry, which is an hour before park opening. And then I'm going to try again to get a virtual line for Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. So wish me luck! And they also have a store here as well. Morning! Oh, here it is. Park entrance! And I'm in! I just came through the door there. I couldn't film the actual ticket scanning because that's exactly where security is. They're right next door to each other. Oh wow, this is such a cool entrance! This is lovely. Accessible as well. We like that. Look at my hotel! So gorgeous! It's currently 10:23 and the only attractions open during the early entry at the moment are Super Nintendo World and Celestial Park. And I think I'm gonna give Stardust Races a go because it's a good way to get the adrenaline pumping in the morning. So that's the entrance, and then come right next to the Blue Dragon Pan Asian restaurant. Beautiful. I'm not sure if this will transfer over when the park actually opens on May 22nd, but my goodness, early entry is empty. Love the music! I'm going to put a personal plea out there because I feel like I need to. Universal, hi, are you watching? If you are, could you please speak to someone at Universal Creative about maybe getting this music put on Spotify or something? That'd be great. Hello, from the bush, outside the restrooms. I am trying my best to get the virtual line for Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry again. Wish me luck. I'm not going to be able to film it because I'm too stressed. Unsuccessful! I'm gutted, of course. I will try again at 3, and I will try again at 6. I think you can do VIP tours that kind of guarantee you a way onto the ride. Well, not guarantee, but like they make it a priority. So I might ask about them, but I didn't really budget for that this trip, so I'm not expecting to do it. I was going to get in line for Stardust Races. The wait time is a little longer than expected, and whilst I can't afford a VIP tour today, I can probably swing an express pass to give that a go. They're currently doing technical rehearsal on Stardust Races, which means that they're working on the green track right now, so only the yellow track is running. And it might mean that I can, put the express pass to the test. There were some wait times that were about an hour yesterday, so we'll see. Express pass acquired. Today it was $1.99 plus tax, which came to $2.13. It's available on all attractions apart from Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry and the Minecart Madness attraction in Donkey Kong Country in Super Nintendo World. So, I don't know what my plan is right now. I'm a little bit like, what do I do? So, I'm gonna go Curse of the Werewolf. I really enjoyed Curse of the Werewolf last night, and it would be nice to do it in the day. How much are these? That's lovely. And they've also got leather pouches. Since I bought an express pass, one tip I learned at Halloween Horror Nights is to have a lanyard so that you're not constantly going in and out of your wallet. So I purchased the Universal Epic Universe lanyard and the lanyard pouch to put my pass and my express pass in, and that came to $21 with a discount, so really not that bad, and it'll be very convenient when I'm going on the rides, just show it and scan it. The express pass I've purchased is one use only on each attraction, but I'm looking forward to getting started. Here's another great bench. Like, look at this, it's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I love the fact they've gone to the effort of making these. on my way to Dark Universe. I've just passed the Constellation Carousel, which has no wait right now, and I haven't done it in the day yet. Hi there. Ooh. Oh look! This is so cool. I've got myself a polar bear this time. Hello. I love the holding music on this attraction. Like, it's just so magical. Whee! Whoa! This is a cool song. This is so different from last time I rode it. This is awesome. Oh, we're going back the other way! Whee! They do have an accessible vehicle on this attraction, which is the Peacock right here, where you can drive a wheelchair on. I love this ride. It's a 5-star plus. It's awesome. It's so fun. It goes so high. Yay! Loved it. They have a Starbucks. This is so good. So it's just from, if you're facing the Helios, it's to the left. Just in front of Dark Universe, they have this location called the Celestial Tiki Bar, which looks very cool. I love the theme. Morning. Drama, Mick. I just love it. Well, there's Eagle, out and about. A little Easter egg that Tim pointed out to me yesterday. This little girl with the flowers, she is the girl from the film Frankenstein, who drowns in the lake.
Why did everyone carry these little robots around with you?
Well, the latest technology, you see.
The latest technology?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I have seen these. Dr. Victoria has these set up all over the manor to keep an eye on Igor.
And Dracula as well?
Hey, why would you say that name? Don't you know we don't say that name out here on the streets of Darkmoor?
Okay, what would you refer to him as?
Acula Drake.
Okay.
Don't say the name.
Don't say the name.
There's spies everywhere, like this one. You can tell. You can tell. They sneak up behind you and they put their little device up and they're like, ooh, maybe I can get some secrets.
Well, by your description, am I a spy?
Oh, wait a minute. That's exactly what you did. Are you a spy?
I'm not, no.
Exactly what a spy would say.
I understand the misunderstood.
So that's too complex for
Some
you.
people refer to monsters in here. They're not monsters, they're just misunderstood. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been trying to tell the hounds. Now, the hounds, they like to hunt down the monsters, kill them. Like this guy up here, that's the mole man. You know, he used to hang out in the catacombs, and I use him as my personal back scratcher. You see those nails?
Now he just hangs out over here.
That's right, because the hounds capture him, trap him up there.
Is Victoria? Victoria Frankenstein?
Yes.
I hope she pays you well.
Oh, she pays me weekly.
Weekly, good.
Very weekly.
Oh, okay. It took me a moment to get there.
Oh, it did?
I'm not as intelligent as you are.
It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Okay, yes, have a tour of the manor.
I will.
Hopefully Dr. Victoria, she was in a mood a little bit this morning, but I think she's over it. So go check it out. I'll have to meet you over there, though.
Okay.
I got a little bit of work to do over here.
Cheers, Igor.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
cheers, Igor.
So I didn't want to come here during the day because I didn't want to have the sun affect the theme, and I'm pleased to say the sun doesn't affect the theme. Like, it's still just as good as it was last night. Don't get me wrong, seeing it in the night is 100% something you must do, but it still looks very eerie and spooky during the day. I think I'm going to get lunch today at the Das Steakhouse. The Monsters Unchained attraction does offer express, and it's currently a 50-minute wait. So I'm going to use the express pass to go and skip that line.
beautiful right now.
Thank you so much. It's worth noting, if you do use Express Pass, you bypass all of the fun of the queue, and so I would say the first time you do this, definitely line up, just to see all the like story lead in to the actual attraction.
This is fun, yes?
So good, so good. I actually saw a lot more on the second ride than I did on my first, so that's definitely one you have to redo. So good. I have just noticed the coolest detail, and I don't think it's going to do it again, but when the like electrical charges on the Mana go, all the lights in the world twitch at the same time. That is incredible. That is such like the amount of like thing is. I really love the technology that's involved in doing all these little things. The wiring that takes to sync all of these random path lights up to a show is incredible. Like, oh my god. That is cool. That is really cool. It is right at the back of Dark Universe, so you have to make sure you come out of your way to come and see that. Everyone I've spoken to said it happens about every 50 minutes. But yeah, you know, just like the amount of time, investment, money, creativity that's been invested in this park is insane. I love it. So I'm going backwards for the launch this time. So good. I absolutely love that roller coaster. It is amazing. I'm now going to go and get lunch at Das Steakhouse. Dr. H. Jekyll Apotheker. Is this a shop? No. Dr. Jekyll crossed out, they put Hyde. Very cool. The Lion's Head, and then next door, Das Steakhouse. Thank you so much. To your left. This is one of Universal's direct-to-table options, so you can either order at the window or you go to the table and scan the QR code. Look at these chairs, they've got like bats on the back of them. That is so good. Right, I'm just going to scan a QR code and order my food. I'm wondering if I can order the blood orange. Ah, with no pickles, that'll do. This is the blood orange chicken sandwich. If you would like ketchup or anything, just ask the server who drops off your food. I think I found the first thing in Universal Epic Universe that is not for me. The bun is particularly dense. I don't know if it's because it's got like the black effect on it, but the chicken itself is quite small for what the bun size is. It comes with a slaw on top, but the chicken itself is quite tough. So it's not for me. I think this one's going to get a 1 out of 5, unfortunately. The meal itself, I can probably go to a 2 out of 5 if we're including the chips, because the chips are quite nice. God, just the creepiest thing walking out of here. Look at that. God. Review of Das Steakhouse. It's hard to decide what I'm going to give it out of 5, to be honest. There's like this outdoor bit. I get the impression that this might be an outdoor seating area at some point. The meal I had, like the actual dish, was a 1 out of 5, but the atmosphere is a 5. So I don't know, I think if I went back and had something different I might have a better rating, but at the moment I'm going to stick it at a 3. Go right in the middle.
Now the Phantom of the Opera was often called a monster. Do you know he was just a man? The story is a story of unrequited love and how unbridled passion can drive a man to madness.
Dr. Septums, Praetorius, Scientific Oddities for Sale. See the Homunculi? I'm not sure what that is. Ooh. We have lots of spooky themed merchandise in here. At the front of the world on the left hand side they have the Darkmoor Monster Makeup Experience, which is $45 for a makeup transformation and then $169 if you would like the makeup and also a costume and accessories to for like the full transformation. They do have a select number of walk-ins available on the day. So even in opening week they've got some reservations that are going to be left for walk-ins. You can also book it online if you want to, either on the US Universal Orlando website or you can potentially call them up. Between Dark Universe Portal and also the Blue Dragon Pan Asian restaurant, they have a service animal rest area, so if you happen to have a service animal with you, they can come here for their poopies. Hello, this is Adam from the future. I am currently dining in Toadstool Cafe in the future on a day that I am not filming for the vlog. I'm actually filming for Instagram stories, so if you're not following me on Instagram yet, please follow me on Instagram. But I ordered the herb crusted chicken and also the mushroom-shaped garlic bread. I will be honest, the menu wasn't really designed for me because I hate mushrooms, but and I'm in the Toadstool Cafe, but there was a couple of options without mushrooms. That was one of them, and it was really, really good. If you love mushrooms, there is a lot to choose from in here, including mushroom soup, a burger with mushroom in, there's a Bowser-themed meal that has mushroom sauce in it as well. It's a nice friendly atmosphere in here, it's good for kids. Both of those dishes were a solid 5 out of 5. The herb crusted chicken might even be a 5-star plus. It was really nice and fresh, cooked really well, and if you're looking for like a lighter option, something with vegetables and stuff like that in the park, I think it's a great option. Wonderful. I really love all the pop-up musicians they've got. It is really adding to the atmosphere of this park. It just adds life to it that you can only really get with performers, and I love the fact they're investing in entertainment. Both tracks are running. It is time to enjoy Stardust Racers. Ooh, 15-minute wait. I'm not going to use the Express for this. I'm going to save my Express pass to hopefully ride this in the evening. It does get very popular in the last hour of the day when it is dark enough to actually see the lights and everything. So yeah, if you're going to get Express, because it's only one-time use at the moment in Universal Epic Universe, be strategic with when you use it. If it's a shorter wait and you don't mind waiting, do that. A very nice team member let me come into the extended queue to actually see the roller coasters going. So you can actually get a sight of what the roller coaster looks like. As you can probably tell from my windswept hair, I rode on the front this time on the yellow track. So good, honestly, incredible. One thing I've learned with the lockers as well, with the facial recognition, you don't need to squat to the screen. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair, if you're really tall, just stand in front of it, look at the camera, and it will still read your face. This is Moonship Chocolates and Celestial Sweets. And they have a character here who founded the shop called Captain Cacao. Ooh, they even do like branded merchandise, that's cool. I love all these branded chocolates, like the fact they've all got the branding on. This is very Tokyo Disney of this store, where you could actually take these home as little gifts from the park. And there's plenty of Captain Cacao merchandise to get if you absolutely love this very adorable bear. in the confectionery cabinet, they even have
A Captain Cacao cookie.
Other Worlds Mercantile. This is one of the stores at the very front of the park. Wow. Here you'll find Epic Universe branded merchandise, as well as merchandise from all the worlds around Universal Epic Universe. They have a great selection of Universal Epic Universe merchandise around, including Epic Universe fans, just in case you need one. Lots of t-shirts to choose from. They've got bags. We've also got homeware items, Christmas decorations, loads of... Oh, I like that. That is nice. How much is this? $58. Oh, that's not bad. On the left, they have a Super Nintendo World section, and they also have a beautiful mural behind the cash registers of the concept art of the park. And they also go into Dark Universe, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, and also the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, right at the back. Just outside the North Star Wintry Wonders, it's snowing! They're currently testing the Astronomica splash pad, and it is such a cool splash pad. Like, I love the fact that the dancing fountains are kind of incorporated into this. Fifth time trying for Virtualine, still unsuccessful. But the family next to me won it, so that softened the blow a little bit. I was really happy for them. Now entering How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. Oh, I like the detail of the dragons. Don't get me wrong, like, I was just very sad. I was sad. I honestly was gutted that I didn't manage to get it. And the second I walked through that portal and saw this in front of me, a massive smile just went straight across my face. I'm so pleased to be here. I'm going to have a little explore of Viking training. Looks very cute. I'm going to do my best to not get any kids in these shots. But you can see the floor is like a spongy, bouncy floor. We like that. And then they have some bridges around. I'm going to see if I can get a good view from up there. They have an accessible route as well up to the bridges, which is nice. Oh, I've just seen. Here is the second, like, launch phase. Oh, you can see Stardust Racers. Very cool. But yeah, this is the part of Hiccup's Wing Gliders that kind of comes in, and there's like a show scene here that takes you back and then launches you again. In fact, here it comes. Love the detail and everything, and how it all looks like it's carved out of wood. I don't think that is carved of wood, because that would be very, very heavy on top of this sort of structure. I might be wrong, but it's all very cool. Woo. Woo. This is very similar to like the Camp Jurassic. I was tempted to do Dragon Racers Rally again, to see if I could manage a barrel roll, but after doing Stardust Races, I've got a bit of a head spin. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit less spinny and more flyy, which is Hiccup swing gliders. So good, I rode it twice. It was so much fun. I got to do the front and the back, and I think the front's my favourite. The back was good, but I like being able to see like which curves are coming up, and the G-forces are a bit better at the front, in my opinion.
Well, if you had it too much, a little bit of fireball.
Now I'm going to go and do the thing that I have been most recommended by every single person I've spoken to. Go and meet Toothless. Current wait time is 40 minutes. That's how long the line looks, so just so you can prepare for yourself. And there's Toothless!
Is it in line forever instead of being educational and fire drills? Cool.
I will come back to you.
This is the only school time class of the day, I think.
The only one? What about tomorrow?
I guess you'll just have to wait in this lane line.
I'll think about it.
Whatever. Girl, I'm ready to go.
I'm sorry, Toothless, I don't have any fish with me today.
Oh, that's okay. More for next time, right?
What's
your name, my friend?
My name is Adam.
Adam.
What's your
beautiful
name?
My name is Putrid. Bulgaria
Putrid,
Village
nice to meet
Taylor.
you.
Thank you. I'm just dragon sitting this one today.
Dragon sitting. Oh.
Yes. Have you ever met a dragon before?
I haven't, no.
He's the best one to meet.
Do I have to approach slowly?
Hold out your right hand, let him get a sniff, see what he thinks. Oh, and he likes you. You can come on in and give him some scratches on the nose and forehead.
Oh, you're so gorgeous.
And he knows it.
You're very warm. Have you been breathing fire?
Oh, a little bit, maybe. A little plasma blast here and there. Some of the heat from outside.
That was a really lovely experience. I absolutely loved that. Really, really cool. There are going to be some photo packages available. I did buy a 8x10. So a 5x7 was $24.99. A digital download by itself was $24.99. A 8x10 was the $29.99 plus tax, obviously. You can get pass order discount on that. If you buy a physical and then add on a digital download, that's $10. They will, on May 22nd and thereafter, have some photo packages that allow you to get all your photos for the day, but I had to pay the full price for this one. But yeah, so really cool. I like the fact that Toothless actually feels like a dragon, and he kind of reacted to what I said and everything, and yeah, just really, really good. Really, really great. Hiccup and Astrid kind of do opposing 30-minute sets. So if you get in line and Hiccup's not there, and it's a 40-minute wait, chances are you might end up with seeing Hiccup and Toothless together. I just got a text to say my room is ready, so I'm heading to the Helios Grand to go and show you the Celestial Suite. They even have some benches with awnings over them, which is something I've never seen in a theme park before. Like, purpose-built umbrellas for benches. That's really good. This is how the text looks when it came through. I'm going up to 876. So the elevators are just over here. And look at this mural. This is incredible.
Going down.
Oh, cool. So this is the view that you might have if you're on the opposite side of the hotel. I've got ET on my card this time. I'm in 876. This is the Celestial Suite. Oh my god. So I haven't even seen, this is insane. I haven't even seen, oh my god, haven't even seen the actual pictures of the room because they didn't have them on the website when I was booking them because this is so new. And oh my gosh, this is incredible. The thing I cannot get over is the view. Look at the view. Oh my god. This is so cool! The Chronos is right here, and then you've got How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, you've got Stardust Racers, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, obviously the Fountain and Celestial Park, Dark Universe over there. I think this is actually my favourite land, I've decided. And Super Nintendo World. This is a room tour of the Celestial Suite at the Universal Helios Grand Hotel, which only recently opened in March 2025. As you come in on the right hand side, we have a kitchenette with a microwave, a nice large fridge which also has wine bottle holders. I've already put my stuff from Publix in there. We've got some cupboard space both there and underneath the sink, and then there's also an ice bucket. You can purchase Fiji water from the room. It is $8, so don't recommend. Coming in on the left-hand side as you come in, you have a small guest bathroom. So it doesn't have a shower or bath, but if someone was staying on the sofa bed in the living room, they would be able to use this quite nicely. There's only one light in here. I feel like it's missing one light, just because it's quite dark if you're in here by yourself. We've got some JF bar soap and moisturizer, and the towel toucher says 4 out of 5. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, I like that as well. That gets a 5. Nice little mat. We appreciate that. Bin, toilet paper, as you would hope. And we've got a dining room table for 4 and some like astrology art there. I like this light fixture. Very fun. And then living room, we've got an iPad that controls everything. So if I click on there, so I can see the menus in the resort, I can control the lights in the room, I can watch some particular media. Like, it's all very, very clever, very, very clever. Small side table with a lamp, and then this is the sofa bed that turns out from these two sides here. Coffee table, armchair, side table, outlets on either side of the sofa as well, and separate temperature control for this room and the bedroom. There is a connecting door there if you'd like to connect the room to somewhere else. We've also got a full-length mirror which has like this, almost like, I don't know, art effect to it. A very large TV, and also some cupboard space underneath the TV if you're going to be here for a while. Plenty of space. We've also got the wonderful view, and the fountains have just started dancing. That's beautiful. Heading into the bedroom. So we've got this beautiful headboard with the floral accents. I love the blues mixed with this peach colour. Actually quite similar to the Stella Nova concept, like the blue on the wall and then the peach throw pillows and stuff like that. I like the colour scheme they've gone for. You've got another iPad in here, and then on the side tables we've got plug, USB-C, and then 2 USBs, which is fantastic. And that's the same on both sides. So you've got 4 different outlet options at least on this room. On the window side, we've got 2 armchairs and a little table in between. And then we've got the phone here, bin, little desk chair, lots of storage underneath the TV, and also this very nice art, which I appreciate. And then on this side of the room, we've got a wardrobe, which I'm guessing has a safe there, which is big enough to store a laptop, which I appreciate. Ironing board, spare blanket and pillow, and also a luggage rack. And then heading into the bathroom, we've got double sinks, which is nice, glasses, some JNF products, same as in the other room. Also got a box of tissues, a makeup mirror, and I think this has a light on it as well. It does, nice. And then there's a shower with a seat in it. Oh, that's cool. And then on the side, we've got JF shampoo, conditioner, and hand and body wash. And then a nice large toilet, which is in a separate room with a pocket door. Ta-da! First impressions are the room is very nicely appointed. I think this room is maybe only worth it if you're sharing it with people. I'm obviously by myself, so I only wanted to book it to show you. But I think if you had 4 of you staying in a room, you all wanted to be together, or maybe, for example, you had an adult couple with their teenage child, for example, this could be a really nice way to have everyone together whilst also having your own spaces. I forgot to show you my picture from Meeting Toothless. So this one was $29.99, and then I got an annual pass discount on that. I didn't realise that my hand was covering his eye. My fingers were on his eyebrow, which I thought was his nose, but evidently not. But still, I look cute. I've had a little recharge, both physically and battery. I'm now going to head into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic because I would like to see the Circus Arcanum show, which is the other show that they have here. So there's two main theatre shows. I saw The Untrainable Dragon yesterday. I also want to use my wand to see what some of the magic windows do. I like that they have this button, all on, all off. Ooh, ta-da! Oh, they have a button for drapes. Ooh, I'll do that later. In the meantime, let's go. Lots of guests have also told me that I need to go and visit the rooftop bar. So I will be doing that hopefully this evening once the park is closed. The proximity of the park is fantastic. Like being able to just stroll on in from your room is pretty good.
This hotel really lives up to its grand name. It's really great. To the right of the accessibility ramp to get up to the Helios Grand, there is a little walkway here, and this will lead you to first aid within the park and also the family care centre. So if you need these services, this is where you'll come. The great thing about first aid in both Disney parks and Universal parks is that if you ever get like a little bit woozy, say you've got motion sickness, you need an Advil, paracetamol, whatever it is, they'll normally be able to provide you those services at no charge. There are some like forms you have to fill in and stuff like that, but for the most part they will look after you whilst you're in the park regardless of what your situation is. Wands at the ready, swish and flick. Very cool. I'm debating whether or not I actually go into the Ministry of Magic because I don't know if I want to. I feel like I have to see it. I think I need to see it in person. Even though I can't go on the ride right now, it's worth going to see it, I think. This is the show I'd like to see, Le Cirque Arcanum. The next show is in approximately 25 minutes, and it also has an express line, so I'm going to use that to hopefully get in with priority seating. Oh wow! This queue is very impressive, and the tent keeps getting bigger and bigger as you walk through it, which is very cool. Fortune teller? Anyone in?
Reminders, no photos or videos. Those mobile devices are holding on to.
Bye. Bye everybody. I'm going to give the Cirque Arcanum a good 4 out of 5. It was a very lovely, family-friendly show. I would say if you've got young ones that love the Wizarding World, they will really enjoy that show. If I had to choose which of my favourite was out of the Le Cirque Arcanum and also the Untrainable Dragon over in How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, I think I would choose the Untrainable Dragon of the do not misses. So I think both shows are worth seeing. If you've got young kids, they'll enjoy both. I can imagine that if you're an adult couple and you have no awareness of the Wizarding World, you haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts films and stuff like that, you might come out of that film going, yep, that show, being like, I don't know what I just saw. So it is good to watch the Fantastic Beasts movies if you haven't already seen them, if you want to go and see the show. I am strolling around Wizarding Paris, and I have been armed with a map that came with my wand, and it also has the other Wizarding Worlds on the back as well. So in this, I can see the different locations where I can cast spells. I'm currently by the magical lift, which is right here. So I've got 3 along the windows right there. Spells are identified by a sticker on the floor, and this shows you the motion you need to do in order to get the spell to work. So we're gonna point the wand and... Woo! That was cool. Didn't expect that. And then this one is round and down. Ah, hello. That's cute. Little niffler in there. Cosme is outside her store. Baguette Magique. They have a very extensive line for Le Cirque Arcanum, which gives me the impression that it is going to be a very popular attraction. And at the moment in this world, there is the Circus show and then the Ministry of Magic attraction, Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. I've decided I have to go and see the Ministry of Magic. I know I can't go on the ride, but I have to go and see it. I really do. This is a very impressive world. The level of detail that has gone into making this look like the Wizarding World in Paris is exceptional. And the Universal Creative have really knocked it out of the park this time. I like the fact that the scale is so accurate as to what Paris actually is. With a circus, a butterbeer wagon has rollen into town, or beer à beurre, as it is known in Paris. So I just spoke to the team member at the front. They basically said that you can go through the flue, which I'm about to do, and then once you get to the front of the attraction, you need to head back. Oh, this does look so cool. Hi! Just one?
905 right here, okay?
905, okay. Here we go, 905. Wow! That was so cool. What? I want to swear so bad. Oh my god, that was so cool. Oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible. I can't believe this. Wow. Wow. I am so impressed. I can't believe the scale of this. It's incredible. So good. The team member said I can wander around the statue and go further to the back to see a little bit more of it. Yeah, even if you can't get on the ride, I think you should still come to see this. It's incredible. I've also heard that up until a certain time during the day, I think I've heard 2 PM and 3 PM, you can actually do a walking tour of the line before going on the attraction. This may obviously change when the attraction is fully operational, not in technical rehearsal anymore, and also the park is open to everybody, so just bear that in mind.
The Apparition Test Center on level 6 will be closed for a short time as magical maintenance works to soothe a number of highly aggressive dustbins.
Oh, I just spoke to a team member at the front of the attraction, and they said that there are sometimes the case where if the line gets really short, they will open random virtual line drops, so not necessarily at 11, 3 and 6. So she said just take a seat, try for 20 minutes, you might get lucky. So I'm going to do that.
On Tuesday next, the Undersecretary for the Beast Division will be holding a presentation.
It worked! I got one!
Oh, thank goodness.
755.
Oh my god. Because they just got one. So
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, I want to make sure that you got one. If not, I was just gonna help
what was
you
your
out.
name?
Lauren.
Lauren, thank you so much.
You can go in now though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the best day ever. Thank you so much.
To the junior list.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Bye. Thank you so much. Oh my god! Wow. It's also just me walking through here. This is slightly eerie. Ooh. Okay, I have no idea how long I'm about to be in line for, but it doesn't matter. I will be here for 4 hours if I have to be. Wow. Whoa. The scale of this thing is incredible. So close and yet so far. I am currently a floor dweller because the lifts are currently experiencing some technical difficulties. Will our hero ride Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry? Tune in next week for... Woohoo! What are the chances of that happening on camera? We're currently in the Ministry of Magic locker room for all the employees, and I'm pretty sure I saw that the initials of these lockers are of the Universal Creative team. My friend Adrian said, look at the initials on the open lockers. NL, HP, I don't know at what point they're going to tell me I can't film this, because I know I can't. So at this point I'm going to say I will see you after the ride and I'll let you know what I think. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe the scale of that attraction. That brains all over the wall. No idea. I can't believe I've done it. Like, my heart is going a million miles an hour. I don't want to describe it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I really don't want to tell you anything. Oh my god, I don't even know, like, I don't know what to say. It is a marvel. It is a marvel of innovation, of amusements. It's, like, outstanding. There is nothing like it in the world. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to tell you what happens in the ride. I don't want to tell you anything. I'll tell you a little bit about like what the actual ride vehicle is and the motion. So if you're worrying about motion sickness and if it's going to be right for you, this might help. If you don't want that information, just skip ahead a couple of minutes. So the car layout is very similar to Tower of Terror, but the actual motion of the ride is nothing like it. The ride motion I could probably best compare to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over at Islands of Adventure. But even then, it's not as, like, you don't go back as far, you don't go forward as far. You only have a seatbelt over your lap, which kind of gives you an indication about how intense it really is. There is animatronics. There is screens. There are screens on animatronics. There are, I am a real theme park nerd and I love working out how things work. If I can't work it out, I'm calling it magic. And there were lots of things in that attraction that I'd have to ride it a good few times to really figure it out. And I was just going, wow, every time we went around a corner, because the scale of it is exactly the same as this room right here. Like, there were rooms in there that were so giant. I can't imagine the work that has gone into making this all possible. And yeah, no wonder everyone's clamoring to get on it. It's so, it's my new favorite attraction in the world. Because my favorite attraction in the world was Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey in Tokyo Disney Sea. This hands down beats it. It is so impressive. I am always impressed by technology in theme park attractions, and this has done it tenfold. So I have to give a massive congratulations to the Universal team, like everyone at Universal Creative who, like, how did you even think of this? That's the thing. There was one scene in particular where I was like, how did someone choose to map this out? Like, who thought, oh, that can go next to that and then that will go next to that? Like, it boggles my mind. It really, really does. So yeah, if you haven't watched any POVs on YouTube, don't. Please don't. It is so good if you have no idea what you're going into, but don't worry about whether it's too intense or anything like that. There were lots of young children who went on it absolutely fine and came off it absolutely fine. They do have child swap if that is a concern, but overall, it's, oh god, I'm so pleased. Goodbye, Ministry. So good. Have a good evening. Thank you. I'm still reeling. I can't even believe I did it. I'm so happy. The park closes in 7 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything in 7 minutes. Could I? I might be able to get on Stardust Racers. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm gonna quick step. I'm leaving the world. You're not allowed to run in theme parks, but you are allowed to walk with purpose. Sotti! Okay, I can do that. That is not that far. I can do this. I believe in me. I believe in myself. T-6 minutes and counting. There is a fountain show on. Now is not the time, though. Aha! So it paid off to not use my express pass earlier, because it is now a 50-minute wait. I have loved today. Yesterday was amazing. Today was just as amazing for different reasons. I can't believe I got on that attraction. Ah! Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, you have blown me away. I can't. Oh, it was so good. I'm going to be riding on the high of that attraction for a long time. At park closing, they only let you back into the Helios Grand if you are staying here, so you have to show your room key when coming back. So just make sure you have your room key on you when you're coming back. I just thought I'd show you, they have a game room here. And they also have a fitness center. Let's have a look outside at the pool. Here's a little look. I'm not sure if it's actually open right now. It might be. Let's go and have a look. This is nice. Girl. This pool is gorgeous. There is nothing I want more than to throw my swim shorts on and go for a dip right now, but I don't think I'm going to have time. But it's really lovely. It's a massive pool. Goes all the way around the pool bar, which is called the Lotus Lagoon. They have a movie playing over the pool as well. No one's currently watching it, but also we are doing annual pass holder previews, so maybe when it's open and full. Down the far end they do have a zero entry and a splash thing for kids, as well as life jackets. Here is the bar. They do also have a hot tub here, but this hot tub is about half the size of the one at Universal Stella Nova Resort, so if you like a hot tub, I might recommend Stella Nova. I've got just a little bit of life left in me. I've just realised I didn't have dinner. With that, I'm going to head up to the rooftop bar, which everyone has told me to go and check out, and they do have some food there, which might be what exactly I need right now. They're currently full, but this is when it comes in handy to be a solo traveller, because they said you can have a space at the bar. Wow, look at this. I'm going crazy today with a regular Coke, and then I've ordered the spring pea and chorizo croquettes and the fried halloumi. These are the croquettes, and this is the fried halloumi. This looks amazing. That's really good. If you can waggle one of these tables, what an incredible view you'll have. Look at this. Really nice. The outdoor bar has a railing on the side areas, but in the middle curved area it doesn't. So if you want a really good view, I'd recommend requesting the middle section, or just getting here early and saying that you're having to wait for it. I'm gonna give that a... Oh, it's really difficult. It's between the food was really good. The food was really good. I enjoyed both of the items that I had. I think the halloumi was definitely one that could have been shared. The croquettes were really nice. They were just very expensive. That's the only thing that is really making it hard to make a call on this one, because I think if it was just a little bit expensive, I'd give it a 4. But for those 2 appetizers and a Coke, that came to $50. And you saw the size of them. I think if it was just $5 or $10 cheaper, I think it would have been an easier pill to swallow, but it was very expensive for the portion sizes. It's a lovely atmosphere up there, and it's very nice. It's not like posh or swanky. Everyone was just kind of like walking out of the park and just really enjoying going up there for a drink and everything, so I wouldn't stress about like what you wear or anything. But they were slammed. They were very busy, obviously, because of the time that I went. So I might recommend, if you are going to go as the sun is setting or something before the park is actually closed and emptied out, because that's when it got really busy. So I think I'm going to give it I feel like if I give it a 3, I'm being too mean. If
If I give it a 4, I'm being too generous. So I think I'm going to have to give my first half rating. No, I can't do that. No, I've had this process for so long, I cannot choose. I think because the bartender who was looking after me, Enrique, was really nice. He was very busy as well. And yeah, I'll give it a 4. A begrudging 4. A begrudging 4. But because the food was very nice. And, you know, I suppose I'm at a luxury resort. I have to expect that I'm going to be paying a higher price for certain things in the hotel.
Hello, Adam from the future again. It is my last evening and I managed to get a last minute reservation at Flora Taverna, which is the restaurant in the lobby of Helios Grand. This is the Saganaki appetizer, which is basically fried halloumi with honey and sesame seeds. That is delicious. So sweet with the honey and everything. 5-star plus. I've never had anything like it. This is the bucatini pasta. Delicious. It's very fresh pasta. I can tell by just eating it, like it's really, really fresh. And the burrata was actually sourced locally, which is really nice. I'm going to give it a 5. Yeah, nice. My server Nydia also recommended I get the jeweled rice. Oh, that's lovely. If you come here, get the jeweled rice. It is $10, but it's delicious, and I'm going to give it a 5. If I could lick the pattern off that plate, I would. Then for dessert, I could not resist getting the baklava. Oh my god, the pastry on that is to die for. 5-star plus. My total came to $67.10 before tip, and considering I had 3 courses, pretty good going. Flora Taverna is going to get a solid 5-star plus from me. I am so impressed by that. It's probably the best food I've had in Universal ever. And probably one of my new favourite restaurants. The baklava was my favourite, but every single one of those courses was exceptional. Even the appetizer, the halloumi, that was brilliant. Great service. Just, yeah, nice atmosphere. Lovely in the evening. Really nice and quiet as well if you're heading out of the park. Yeah, great. Loved it. Wow, look at this. This view is incredible. They just switched the fountains off. In fact, actually, if I turn the lights off, you might get a better view. Magical button. Aha. Oh. Oh, that was sexy. I think this is the thing I can't get over about this theme park. It is so incredibly beautiful. Like, that's the only way to describe it. The different points of light everywhere. It's so good. It's so, so good. I'm so glad I get to go tomorrow, because if this was my last night, I think I would actually be crying. Even thinking about it being my last night really made me want to tear up. And I feel like I'm being dramatic by saying that. But at the same time, it's worth it. It really is. Like, I've had a real emotional response to this park, which, you know, I've only ever had at Disney before. I've had, like, wow moments at Universal before, and of course I love going to the parks, and Halloween Horror Nights is an absolute favourite of mine. You get lots of wow moments there, but they're more like, ah! But this is the first park that I've been to by someone that's not Disney that has really left me thinking, you know, how soon can I come back? Like, this is a complete game changer in everything I have ever thought about in planning theme park vacations. And if I even tried to break this down, I don't even know if I can do it justice. The care and attention that has gone into things, I can't really show you on camera, but, like, for example, down here is a random wall behind... Oh, look! Wow! That's cool. Sorry, I digress. Yeah, there's a random wall behind a kiosk. Like, not many people can see it, but it's got fiber optic twinkling lights on it.
You know, like the amount of money that this has all taken is astronomical. And the thought process that has gone into every single little detail to think, oh, well, if we're doing that, why don't we do that? And it's like someone was sat in the Blue Sky meeting, and then the person who was also writing the checks was like, yeah, great. Yeah, great. Good. Sounds great. Build it. And hey presto, 5 years later, here it is. Gosh, look at the fountains. They're so good. Oh, gosh. You can't really see it, but basically all the lights kind of like fizzled out, which was really cool. And that was at 10:26. And I'm guessing that's when the security has done their clearance and everything like that. So, oh, no, it's all lighting up again. Oh my gosh, it's all blue. Oh my God. That is incredible. Lights need to go off. Lights need to go off. Oh my God, lights need to go off. Wow. Morning, Adam from the future here. I just wanted to show you this very impressive thing. So on the iPad, you can control the curtains, and you can even pull the iPad off its terminal and then come over to the window and get this view first thing in the morning. Look at this. How incredible is that? And the fountain is running. It's kind of going through rotation of different performances in the morning sort of thing. Gosh, it's incredible. Probably can't see it on camera, but the team members, as they're walking to their work location, are waving at guests at the hotel. They do that in Japan. I love this so much. Review of the Universal Express Pass. I think, considering that Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure Express, it's about the same price and is unlimited. At Universal Epic Universe, it's only one ride per attraction that qualifies for Express. It doesn't include Minecart Madness, and it doesn't include Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, which the Minecart one I still haven't done, and Battle of the Ministry is the one that, you know, if it was part of the Express, that would be the thing that I say it's 100% worth it just to be able to make sure you get on that attraction. The fact it doesn't include that makes me think that if you're coming here for 2 or 3 days and you don't mind standing in line to experience the queues, because the queues are really quite impressive, certainly on things like Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experiment, and what's another good example? The Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, that queue is fantastic. I would say I would only recommend the Express Pass if you're only coming here for 1 day and you want to see as much of the park as possible, and you can forego standing in the lines and seeing the queues in order to just know that you've done as much as you possibly can. But in my humble opinion, if you are here for 2 or 3 days, I wouldn't buy it in advance. I would see how you get on the first day and then maybe buy it on the second or third day, depending on what you did or didn't get through. That's the best advice I can give you, whether Express is worth it or not. I am going to do a trip report for you and just summarize all of my thoughts and feelings and see if I can build some remnants of an order to my actual review of Universal Epic Universe. The first question would be, would I recommend coming? If you've watched this series, I think you know my answer. Yeah. Book it now if you haven't already. Gosh, how many days do you need? I would say, I mean, I only just about did everything I wanted to definitely do in 2 days. But even then, I don't think that was enough time, and I'm so glad I've got an extra day tomorrow. So I would recommend 3. If you want to see everything, and I mean, do all of the rides, certainly try some of the dining locations and see the characters and see the entertainers and stuff like that. You'll get a sample of it in a day, a sample. But I can imagine that when the theme park is open to the general public, the wait times are not going to be what they have been during this preview. And I've been very lucky in that I've been able to get on attractions pretty easily. And then with the Express Pass today, I don't think I've waited in line the whole time I've been here. And I still haven't done a couple of rides. I haven't done Minecart Madness and oh no, I did it. Oh yeah, I managed to get Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. I'm so happy about that. Oh gosh, favorite dining location. And, oh gosh, I'm going to say the Mead Hall, actually. The How to Train Your Dragon Swedish meatballs were absolutely delicious. And I love Swedish meatballs, so they were fantastic. And a good price. Really great atmosphere in that restaurant. The worst thing I had was the chicken burger in Das Steakhouse. I would like to maybe go back to that location on a future visit and try something different to see if it's any better, but that chicken wasn't for me. Was not for me. A favourite attraction? I think you know, Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, okay? If it wasn't that, though, like, I feel like I could put that in a league of its own. I love Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. That is... Oh, gosh. I'm literally going through the different attractions in the park in my head, and I can't pick one. I could give you my top 5. My top 5 is Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment, Curse of the Werewolf, Hiccups Wing Gliders, Stardust Racers, and okay, I'm gonna leave it on top 4. And then if you add in Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, that's like a star position. So these don't have an order, but that one's at the top. I think that's the best way I could describe it. Another highlight today was meeting Toothless. I don't care how long the wait is, within a reason, but if it's advertised 45 minutes, wait 45 minutes. I was very lucky that it was only 40 minutes advertised and it was 25 minutes actually in length. Oh gosh, there's so many things to like. Merchandise, I haven't really done a lot. I am going to be getting a competition prize for Patreon. So if you would like to join the Morning Club, you'll have a chance to win an Epic Universe themed prize. There is a lot of things that I've seen like, oh, that's cute and that's really nice, but I just haven't thought to buy it just yet. And I don't know if that's just because I don't want to carry it. I think it's more the fact I don't want to carry it. But now I'm staying at this hotel tonight, it will be a lot easier to just pop back to the room and drop off the bags and then pack them for when I fly home in the very immediate future, which is slightly sad. But my favorite theming element of the whole park is the music, because you can make these amazing dancing fountains, but unless you've got the music to really get that emotion going, it's not really going to work. So whoever composed the music, you've done a stellar job. Get it? Yeah. My favorite world is definitely Dark Universe. I could spend an entire day in there, and the Burning Blade Tavern is really impressive. The technology! Oh my gosh, the technology is so good. It's so good. In conclusion, the best time, the absolute best time. And I have to say a massive, massive thank you to those of you watching. This has been a very pinch me trip where I've had so many consistent, amazing experiences, one after the other, that I've had to like stop and think, I'm working right now. Like, this is my job. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following on Instagram, whether you're a Morning Club member, if you've bought a Dream Guide, if you have bought a t-shirt, in whatever capacity you're here. Thank you for everything. Like, I am the luckiest guy in the world to be able to do this for my job, and it's because of people like you. So I really mean it. Thank you. Thank you. And I actually want to end this whole series on just saying a massive congratulations and a well done to Universal Creative, who are the team that actually put this theme park together. You have knocked my socks off and outdone yourselves. So, and I'm sure you've heard it, but I just want to reaffirm, you know, you've stepped up to the plate and hit a home run. It's incredible.
and to all the team members that are part of this park. You're great representatives of the Universal brand, and what comes next, I don't even know. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. So I am looking forward to what comes next from Universal, and I'm gonna leave it there. So don't worry, there is new content coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. The new content is going to be coming from Disney Cruise Line. It's going to be coming from maybe Universal Epic Universe again. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to share it all with you. So like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.